Okay, welcome to Level 1 Science Online with Henny van Vieren.
Okay, hi guys. One of your colleagues in the class actually asked a question um, about how do you, when they give you, for instance, here, the owl decreases its speed by 2.5 meters a second at a deceleration of zero point 0.5 meters a second. How much time does it take? So they're giving you speed and they're giving you deceleration and they're asking you time. Okay, so just to remind you that when we are in in the exam or even in the test, they will always give you all the equations. Okay, so here's your equations, and they have given us velocity and they have given us acceleration. Okay, so we want to know what the speed is. Now, the easiest way to do that is to, in my opinion, use algebra, but let's just for now use the triangle method. Okay, so with the given fact that they've given you these equations, you simply need to know that the one that's at the top remains at the top. So draw a triangle around it. Bang. Okay, so we've got delta D at the top and then velocity and time at the bottom. Same one with this. So we can simply draw that, draw that. There's our triangle. Okay. When you have a when you have, like in this case, forces, this simply moves to the top. Okay, so you put the F at the top and you draw your triangle around that. This one again, the forces remains at the top. I hope that makes sense and I hope that helps you. Okay, so just again, over here you can see you take the D if it's at the top and you turn it. So another way to actually think about it is just to, for instance, you close with your hand the one that you're after. If you want speed or velocity, let's say you want velocity, then you're going to say, you know what, I want velocity, so I'll close velocity. Then it's going to be d over t. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So you can see velocity equals d over t. Time equals d over v. Alright, so this is just the same. You take your hand and you cover time if you're looking for time. You cover speed if you're looking for speed. You cover distance if you're looking. And that becomes a multiply, that becomes a divide, and that becomes a divide. Okay, so let's quickly go back to that whiteboard so that we can then say what's going on here. Go away. Anyways. Alright, so they've given us change in speed. So delta V equals, how do I, okay, delta V equals, it decreases its speed, guys, decreases its speed. So that's minus 2.5 meters per second. Okay, because you will have your start speed minus your final speed minus your initial speed. Now they also have given us a deceleration, and we know deceleration is minus as well. So our change in acceleration is going to be, in this case, minus 0.5 meters per second minus 2. And they ask us time. Now you know that acceleration equals velocity over time. Now if I want to, they've given us acceleration, they've given us that, and they are asking us this one. So how do we change that? It's quite simple. You can use your triangle method, as we said, where you're basically going to draw your triangle there, and you will have v at the top, acceleration, time, acceleration and time, and then you simply block out that. So that means that time equals velocity over acceleration. Okay. Another way to do that, the way that I prefer, is to use algebra. Okay, so very simple algebra, where we say that our equation or equals is like a wall, and everything you do on the one side of the wall you have to do on the other side of the wall. So first thing we want to do is we want to multiply by a t over here. So if I multiply by t over 1, because remember anything over 1 is itself, I have to do the same on this side. Okay, and then this t will cancel out that t, they both become 1s. So v times 1 is v, and 1 times 1 is 1, so that means that it is v over 1. Okay, so this side becomes v, and then t multiplied by a, and t over 1 is still t, so we simply have ta. Now I can divide by a on this side, but I have to divide by a on that side too. And what then happens is this a cancels out that a, and it becomes a 1 and a 1, and t multiplied by 1 is 1, t over 1 is t, and v over a. Alright, so can you see that that is the same as what we have there? But this we actually calculated mathematically. So now back to the question. We want t. So delta t equals delta v over delta a equals minus 2.5 meters per second divided by minus 0.5 meters per second per second. Okay, and this one, so the nice thing about this, the negative there cancels out the negative there, and then 0.5 goes into 2.5, or you can, I just work it out, 5 goes into 25 5 times. So delta t equals 5 seconds. So the change in speed that we have was 5 seconds. Oh, change in time. So it took this owl 5 seconds to change its speed by 2.5 meters per second. Okay, if he was decelerating at 0.5. I really hope this helps, and I will, tomorrow for the teleconference, we'll do a lot of examples together. Okay, guys? Thank you for working so hard. I know it's not easy to stay focused at home. There's a lot of distractions and other things that we want to do. You guys are doing awesome. Okay, have a great day. Keep safe, keep healthy. Bye.